All right, I think we're
Sweet.
on.
Cool. All right. Give us your name, man.
Levi Daniel Chappell.
Nice. All right. And your position here at Carrot?
I am a customer success hero, which sounds really fancy. Pretty much it's just a lot of interaction with the customers on a daily basis, whether that's email or chat. And then I've started doing a lot of phone calls. So we're working on kind of upping our game as far as the phone calls go. So a lot of outbound phone calls, just touching base with the clients, seeing if they need anything, some strategy phone calls, that sort of stuff.
Awesome. How long have you been a part of the Carrot team? And maybe tell us a little bit about your story, how you joined.
Yeah, so I joined or got hired in April. Kind of a complete fluke. I was actually here for the Super Bowl party in February. Trevor hosted it up here. I had never been here before. I'd never heard of Carrot or anything like that. So I just came to the loft, hang out with Trevor and some friends. And he was just kind of showing me around and kind of telling me about Carrot a little bit. And he was saying that they were looking to hire a couple people in the next months. And it was right around the time when I was going to be graduating from Southern Oregon. And I was like, hey, that sounds kind of cool. I didn't know anything about real estate or anything like that, but I've worked with people a lot and I thought I could be an asset there. So just kind of hit up Trevor after that. And a couple months later, I got hired.
Awesome, man. Yeah, it's just right time, right place kind of thing, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It was destined. um, well, shoot, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, what do you do in your free time outside of Carrot?
Yeah, so I was born and raised here in Roseburg. I went to college up in Eugene, and I went to college obviously down in Ashland at Southern Oregon. But Roseburg's always been my home. Always been the place that I wanted to live. Some of my hobbies, I really like hunting. I shot the biggest deer I've ever shot this year, a nice 5x4. It's hanging up on my wall over here. I'm an avid golfer. Golfing is a big thing I like to do. Although I shut it down for about 6 months. I'm a fair weather golfer, so when the rain starts to come, I'm done. I'm good. I'm good for about 6 months or so.
Yep, that's funny. Tell us where you went for your little vacation not too long ago.
Yeah, so I got a bucket list vacation checked off. My wife and I went to Ireland. As you can tell by the red beard, I am Irish. And so I always wanted to go and just kind of see the land. And so, yeah, we went to Dublin for a little less than a week. And then we went and toured the countryside and everything. And yeah, got to hang with Irish people, drink a ton of Guinness. And yeah, it was a really fun time.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's on my bucket list as well. So I saw your pictures and that looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, reading. Let's talk about your favorite book.
Yeah, so I had to think about this one a little bit, but my favorite book is The Shack. It's actually a fictional book, but it's just about a guy that has a family tragedy, and he kind of just gets depressed and gets down, and then has kind of this weird encounter with God, or it's kind of he gets this note. And anyways, it's just kind of a book about growth and kind of direction in your life, and kind of when things get down, always choosing to pick yourself back up. And I don't know, it's just kind of a cool book, and it shows that God always has a plan for all of us.
Awesome, man. Yeah, it's a great one. Favorite movie?
This is so hard. When I interviewed Adrian, he threw out one that I kind of forgot about. I've watched Nacho Libre, I don't know how many times. That's definitely up there, but I think the one that I've probably seen most, and probably just my favorite movie that I can almost quote the entire thing, has got to be Dumb and Dumber.
Classic.
And yeah, then they went and ruined it and made a bunch more. But the first one is a classic.
Yep, I would agree. I noticed your little core value poster hanging on the wall behind you. What is your favorite core value of Carrot and why?
Yeah, I had to think about this one too. I mean, a lot of them just kind of hit you, but I think for me, it was probably the one that's being different. I think that's the main reason I really like working for Carrot is, like a lot of people have said in these interviews, it just seems different. Like you said yourself, it doesn't really feel so much like a 9 to 5 job, to where you get in and then at 5 o'clock you're like, I'm done, I'm out of here, and you don't have to think about it. It's really kind of the culture thing, and it's just a different company. It's really not so much a real estate company as it is like a coaching company and just helping people. So yeah, I think trying to be different from other companies is my favorite.
Awesome, man. Yeah, so you kind of hit on that just now, but what's the best part about working for Carrot?
Yeah, for me, it's the people I get to work with, as far as like on the Carrot team and also the customers. Our customers are awesome. When we had Carrot Camp up here, a little plug here for Carrot Camp.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah, we had Carrot Camp up here. I got to meet some of the high level investors. I think there was six. I think there were six guys that came, and just got to get to know them. Just real people that we don't get to talk to all the time, but we email and chat with a bunch and help them with their strategy and all that. But it's just fun being able to get to know people. And there's some really awesome people that are our customers. And as far as the Carrot team goes, I mean, everybody's awesome on the Carrot team. We're looking forward to in a couple of weeks. We get to go to Sun River and hang out with the whole team. So yeah, I think that's mainly it.
Sweet. And I'm going to plug your plug and say we got another Carrot Camp coming in May and then in September of next year. So yeah, be on the lookout for that because seats are going to sell out fast. I think we've already actually pre-sold a couple. So when that email comes out, act fast.
I'm pushing Trevor for a golf edition someday. So I'm hoping that happens.
Over at the Bandon Dunes, I know some people would be jumping all over that. So once the weather gets nice, you can't beat a good round of golf on the coast in Oregon. So cool, man. Let me ask you this. I lost my spot. Something we may not know about you.
Yeah, so I was trying to do something a little different, and I went with, probably not a lot of people know, but I'm like an avid sports card collector. I have been since I was really little. I have probably an insane amount of cards, and it's probably more an addiction than it is a hobby at this point. But yeah, it's pretty fun.
So all kinds of sports cards, or baseball, or
pretty much baseball, basketball, and football. They're all about the even amounts. But yeah, I probably have, I don't know, over 20,000 cards.
Wow. And how do you store them? Do you have like the binder with like the individual sleeves?
Yeah, it takes a long time, but I'll like the common cards and stuff. I just have in boxes that they're just sitting somewhere. But all the cards that are worth at least a couple bucks and above are all in those neat little folders.
Do you want to share with us like maybe either your favorite card or your most prized card or most valuable card or whatever?
Yeah, it's kind of all the same. I have a card that has part of Mickey Mantle's jersey in it. It was kind of like a remake they did, but yeah, it's worth quite a bit and it's super rare. So that's probably my favorite one. I also have quite a few Michael Jordan rookie cards, which are always good ones too. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't even know that. So
yeah.
All right, man. Well, I think that's all we got for you. So thanks for hopping on and answering some questions.
Thanks, buddy.